Section 7. Generative AI and effective prompting learning objectives. By the end of this section, learners will be able to 1. Define generative AI and differentiate it from traditional AI systems. 2. Understand the main capabilities and limitations of generative AI. 3. Recognize risks such as hallucinations, bias, and misinformation. 4. Develop basic skills in effective prompting to improve outputs. 5. Apply the description discernment loop as a framework for working fluently with generative AI tools. So far, you've learned to delegate wisely, describe clearly, discern critically, and act with diligence. Now let's zoom in on the AI technology that has captured the world's attention in the last 2 years. Generative AI. What is generative AI? Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that goes beyond analysis or classification. It creates new content. It can write essays, poems, or emails. It can generate code for computer programs. It can create images, art, music, or even short videos. Unlike older AI that simply identified patterns, like spam filters, generative AI uses complex deep learning models to produce outputs that look and feel human-like. Examples: ChatGPT, Bard, Claude, Generate Text, DALL-E, Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Generate Images, AIVA, Jukebox, Generate Music, Runway text-to-video creation. This is what makes generative AI so visible. It is no longer hidden in the background. People interact with it directly every day.
Capabilities of generative AI. Generative AI is powerful because it can summarize complex documents into short, readable notes, translate text across languages instantly, assist learning through tutoring-style conversations, brainstorm creative ideas in writing, design, or business, accelerate productivity by drafting first versions of work, emails, lesson plans, code, reports. Properly used, generative AI can free humans from repetitive first draft tasks, allowing us to focus on refinement, judgment, and creativity. Limitations of generative AI. But being AI fluent means you understand what it cannot do just as clearly. Hallucinations. Generative AI sometimes produces entirely false but convincing information, like inventing sources, quotes, or research papers. Bias. Since it learns from human data, it replicates stereotypes and inequalities present in that data. No true reasoning. Generative AI predicts the next word or pixel based on patterns. It does not understand content like humans do. Vulnerability to misuse. Used carelessly, it can generate misleading essays, fake news, or plagiarized content. Dependence risk. Over-relying on it may weaken human judgment and creativity if not balanced. Being fluent means appreciating both sides, capabilities, and limits. Effective prompting. Working with generative AI is like collaborating with a very clever assistant. If you give poor instructions, you get poor results. If you are clear and precise, you get much better output. This practice is called prompting.
Tips for effective prompting. 1. Be clear and specific. Instead of asking, write about AI, write a 200-word explainer on artificial intelligence for high school students with 3 everyday examples. 2. Provide context. Tell the AI what role to take. Act as a teacher explaining photosynthesis. 3. Iterate. Don't expect the first answer to be perfect. Refine prompts until you get the output you want. 4. Review critically. Always check the result, identify flaws, and adjust. Prompting is a fluency skill that improves with practice. The description discernment loop. Earlier in the course, we learned 2 important Ds, description and discernment. In the context of generative AI, Step 1, description. You tell the system, in your prompt, exactly what you want. Step 2, discernment. You evaluate its answer critically. Is it accurate, fair, useful? Step 3, refine, improve description. Based on what you observed, you adjust your prompt. This cycle repeats. Each loop makes the human-AI collaboration stronger. This way, humans remain in charge of guiding, refining, and verifying outcomes. Without this loop, we risk over-trusting or underusing generative systems. It matters for AI fluency. Generative AI is the most visible form of AI today. But fluency means not being dazzled by the magic and not being frightened by the hype. You must know what it can do powerfully. You must know what it cannot do honestly, and you must know how to work with it responsibly. That is why effective prompting and the description discernment loop are central to global AI fluency.
Reflection. Think of one time you used a generative AI tool like ChatGPT or an image generator. What was your prompt? Was the response accurate, useful, creative, or did it have flaws? How would you rewrite the prompt today based on what you've just learned to get better results? Key takeaways: generative AI is distinct from traditional AI. It creates new content, text, art, music, code. Capabilities: text drafting, summarization, translation, creativity, brainstorming. Limitations: hallucinations, confidently wrong answers, bias, lack of true reasoning, potential misuse. Effective prompting improves results. Be clear, provide context, iterate, and evaluate. The description discernment loop, describe clearly, discern critically, refine description, is a core fluency practice for working responsibly with generative AI. Humans remain in control. Prompts plus discernment make AI a collaborator, not a replacement.